if I was the head of the Empire, he wouldn't be in carbon freeze. Here's how I would take him out. Right here. Boba Fett, sorry, you're not getting Han Solo. This video is brought to you by a grown-ass man in his basement that still buys toys. Well, today we're going to look at some stormtroopers. Well, not these stormtroopers, but maybe Han Solo stormtrooper. Got this at Toy Drop a few weeks ago. Let's do a comparison. I know this is not going to be a full review and a whole breakdown of a whole bunch of articulation because I like to do videos that already been done 1,000 times over. And yeah, let's get them out of the box and check it out and do at least maybe a comparison. Okay, we have Harrison Ford out of the box, and I tell you, just looks so much better out of the box. I don't know why that is, but I believe this box says it's 2014. I don't know if this is a re-release or not. It came in a different box, kind of a blue type of Star Wars Death Star type of wall there or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a re-release. Number 9, Han Solo, Stormtrooper Disguise. But the first thing I thought out of the box was he's awfully stiff. But we'll get to that in a second. But didn't really notice. I mean, I did kind of in the box, but I didn't really notice how much different the helmet was. But it's not a big deal. I'll probably keep the helmet off anyway. But it's actually the blaster. It seems to me that the blaster this one came with looks better than the standard issue of Imperial Stormtrooper. And these Stormtroopers are the ones I got at the Hasbro stand at Walmart a few weeks ago. So I think they're the latest ones. I'm not sure. I assume they are. I don't know. But I just think they look... I don't know. I'm more fascinated by this. The clip looks like more screen accurate. I can't even talk correctly. It looks more screen accurate than this clip on this one, the Han Solo. Maybe that's how they made them back in 2014. They changed the actual molds up a little bit on the blasters, the standard blasters for the Imperial Trooper. That's what I'm assuming. Actually, they look better back in the day. I do like the longer clip though, but I like the little bit of the paint app here on the blaster. But anyway, now to the helmet. I know it has to be a little bigger. I haven't tried it over his head yet. I assume because it's an awfully big helmet. It's close enough, I guess, where you could get away with it and just keep the helmet on and have another Stormtrooper. But I'll probably keep the helmet off or something. I don't know. It is a drastic difference, but let's put it on first and see what it looks like. Oh, it fits on well. It fits on really nice. Really surprised how it went right on. From a distance, maybe you wouldn't tell. I mean, if you're a hardcore collector, I mean, the paint apps are different. The paint app is a little different than what I was expecting here. I mean, not so much, but this has more of a matte finish to it. This has a little more of a darker tint as well. So, here, let me... Okay, my camera died right in the middle as I was trying to say something about the different tones of the Stormtrooper suit itself. It's not that big a deal. I mean, with the lights here, it looks a little different, but you can definitely, in hand, you can definitely tell there's a difference. He's really stiff, though. This one, he feels wobbly at the legs. For some reason, I can feel this one's not. This feels really wobbly at the legs. Let me get these out of the way for a minute. And we'll go, what we're doing here, what we're doing, but really wobbly. It's got ball joints. So anyway, he's really stiff. I don't know why he's so, I mean, I'm glad it's stiff because it would probably stand up a lot easier than being, real loose and wobbly like some figures can be. But, definitely feels different than definitely you can feel the clicks in the joints, which is fine. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to mess with him outside of keeping his right knee looks weird to me for some reason. His right knee, a little different. It must be the old school. That's what it has to be. I'm not 100% sure. It has to be the old school way than when they made the Stormtroopers, I assume. But pretty much the same. You could get away with having him on the shelf as being a Stormtrooper, but it's just so much better with him being disguised and somehow set up something where they're pointing blasters at him or something. But Outside of that, I think it's all the same, and this is another addition to the collection here, which I'm happy to have. I don't know why there's a hole right there. Maybe there was some sort of, back in the day, a backpack that went on there from the standard Stormtrooper. Little discoloration at the bottom. I know it's an old figure. It's been in the box. I don't know. That's how it came out of the box. That's weird. Little discoloration here. I guess being old, I don't know. Or what's going on with that. That's weird. It does have the pin in the joints. These newer ones don't, which is nice. So, but anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter. You got to have a Han Solo in disguise. You know what I mean? Got to have a Han Solo in disguise. They look cool together. It's kind of neat. I didn't have one of these back in the day. First time I was trying to stay in what I wanted to collect when I had when I was younger, but this was like $15, and I decided, you know, I might get Luke if I come across Luke. I might get him. I don't know, I might not. Maybe just leave it like that. But anyway, really not so much comparison to do. I appreciate you guys watching. This is just another addition to my collection, my Star Wars Black Series collection. I really love the 6-inch line. I love the 6-inch line. I still got a little ways to go, but not that far off. But yeah, that's it, man. I need to just make a real quick video. It's another addition to the Black Series 6-inch line. Same dots on the chest and everything. He's just a little wobbly. Just a little wobbly. There's some differences, like the chest plate. I know I said the video's over with, but I like it. I like it. I mean, it's fine with me. It's pretty cool. Let's maybe put him in a pose and see what happens. I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you for watching.
He's no good to me dead.